Dear friends, welcome to today's topic, which is about saving money. I'm so inspired to share with you guys how my husband and I have saved up to 50% of our income working regular job and paid out our mortgage with the saving. And also, we were living in one of the most beautiful and expensive city in the US. So just for the number, we were working regular jobs, making 50,000 and 70,000 each. We were able to save in the period of 3 years on average 160,000, which we used all to pay down our mortgage. So in total, we have paid 230,000 in 3 years, average 80,000 a year to the bank to lower our mortgage, which is a great achievement that we have done. And I'm excited to share with you today on some of the ways that help us achieve this. Um, Hopefully, you can pick up one or two tips in here and use it and save money. Um, it's always good to save some extra money for yourself rather than paying the bank. And so I'd like to start off with the very important thing is to have a clear goal in mind of you wanting to save money and how much before you start saving. Of course, having a goal. For us, it was pay off the mortgage as quickly as we can. Our goal was to pay it off in 5 years. So we put all our mind and effort into that for 3 years, and I'd like to share the result today with you. And along with having a goal is having family member, friends, your spouse, a partner to help you, encourage you, and also keep you in control so you don't overspend or overlook the small spending in our daily life that would hurt the long-term goal of savings for something bigger, to pay off your house, your car, save for retirement, stuff like that. So yes, the very first thing I like to mention is having a clear goal, having somebody to check on you, help you and inspire you to follow through with that goal. Along the way, you can make adjustments, but just don't lose track um, because of some distraction that we always have. Um, Moving on is a few tips that I would like to list them out. Um, just throw them out there. I could talk about each of these for a few hours each, but I don't want to bore you. So I'm just gonna throw out a few main things that work for us, and maybe someday I can drill on them separately. But the very second tip is or second things that help us was the choice of going um, minimalist, choosing minimalism for as our lifestyle. um, the third thing is free entertainment. The third thing is mindful shopping, conservatively shopping for what you need only. The fourth one is some unconditional ways of saving, which may not be applicable to your place, to your lifestyle choice. Um, to it may make you uncomfortable at first, but if you can go for it, try it out. If it works, great. If it doesn't, then make some adjustment along the way. But it's just some of the ways that word for us, I would like to share them. So let's get started. Okay, so the first one I like to share of all these tips is choosing to be minimalist. Is just happened to us that when we moved to San Diego, our one bedroom condo is tiny compared to a house somewhere else. So we have to figure out a way not to clutter our home, make sure that is a comfortable, living space for just for the two of us, and not a messy place as the place that we moved into before we got the house. We were viewing it and it was quite messy. There's a lot of things in the house, so we said, okay, we don't want that to be our house to look like that. So we really make a change to the whole view of the place. Um, so I don't know how, but by chance we learn about minimalism, and we apply that right away. So we choose very basic when we go shopping. We choose very basic furniture. We just have a very nice but small couch, a small uh, contemporary style coffee table, my desk, um, my working station, very basic kitchen appliances that already came with the condo. We also furnished the bedroom in a very simple way. Um, we also start choosing to eliminate some clothes we don't use and keep only a very basic set of clothing that we like. So also because we don't have that big of a closet space, so it works out fine, something that we have to do anyway, but we love it so much that we both tell each other that we're gonna continue with this lifestyle. And I only read one book so far, but it just get to me, and it has inspired me since then. It's called Goodbye Things by a Japanese author. I can remember his name now, but it's called Goodbye Things, basically describing how to um, get rid of unwanted, unneeded things in your life, in the stuff that you have lying around that just clutter your life and your space. So yeah, that's that. Choosing that has inspired us later on to get rid of one car, and then eventually just sold the only one car we have, and use just bicycle and public transportation to get around town. We know we were lucky to have public transportation everywhere, which is not the case for a lot of places, a lot of other cities. So we're just lucky that we could um, lower our monthly expense by cutting the gas, the car maintenance, the insurance, and of course the risk of being on the road. We have on the bike route here, so we could go to a lot of places on bike. If not, we can travel by bus also. So yeah, that's one of the um, what would you call the byproduct of being minimalist, is we could lower our automobile expense, and of course the extra money we save would go into the house. um, so the second thing would be free entertainment. Try to use free entertainment as much as you can. Be creative about it. The the payoff for paying such a high price for housing in San Diego is the perfect weather, which allow you to be outside most of the day for almost all year. um, and there are there are mountains around the bay, the beach, a lot of hiking trails available, which allow us to have an active lifestyle. At the same time, we could spend time together, and also with friends, without having to pay a lot of money on entertainment. We got we got library card, so we could check out books, and we would carry 2 books with a bunch of water, sometimes our chairs also, and go up on a hike. Um, so you get your activities in, sit there, just watch, have a great view of the ocean on the mountain, read the book, come back home, make something at home. So that's basically our weekend routine, which doesn't cost us a whole lot as comparing to going to see a play, or see a movie, or eating out. So I have to say that free entertainment, quality time spent together was something that we value a lot, and save us a whole lot of money. Um, we cannot speak, you know, more for that, but it's really a good uh, 3 years spent in San Diego, um, and thankfully the weather there and the surrounding allow us to be able to pick up on reading, um, and also have a lot of quality time together. We just need to, have good shoes and take a walk, really long walk to see sunset. I don't know if we ever see sunrise. If anything, it's one, but I don't even think we got to see sunrise. But a lot of nice sunset. Nice hiking. We went also with group of friends, mostly just the two of us. And whenever we have friends coming over, we can take bike ride. John has skate, so he would skate with me sometimes. Yeah, so free entertainment is the way, the lifestyle we choose there. Spending most of the time outside, uh, close to the nature. We also have good library around, so they would host events such as movie nights for family. They have popcorn, they have drinks. So we take advantage of all of that fully, and we really enjoy that. Sometimes we would get ticket to some Broadway shows from John's work, and of course we go and we had a good time. We also try to, at first, beside hiking, we also look for on a local restaurant, and we bike there or walk there, mostly bike there and drive there since we still had the car at that time. Check out, local food is also one of the things that we like to do, that won't cost a whole lot. Also, we would invite friends over for a group party, having a patio. We just sit out there, have some beer. John would grill steak or chicken, and we have a good time doing that. Our friends also throw movie nights at her place, so we went there, make food together, and then eat and chat and watch movie. So that was really great way to spend time um, with my husband and also with our friends. We really appreciate and enjoy those, having a chance to do all of these activities. So that's the second tip, trying to take advantage of free entertainment. if you could live in a place with nice weather, that's always um, a good opportunity to be outdoor and not having to spend money entertaining inside at a restaurant, at a movie theater, a lot. Also, the third tip is shopping mindfully, staying in the conservative manner when you go shopping. So I usually go shopping with a list and stick to that. And I also shop locally, so I get the flyer from the store. I know what would be fresh and on sale in season during that week, which I take full advantage of. So sometimes my grocery bill for vegetable, which is two full bags of vegetable that would last us a whole week, sometimes would only cost me about $15 to $20. I'm so proud of being able to uh, use fresh vegetable for that cheap price. And then we get meat from other store, mostly chicken or steak, which always go on sale um, at the store. So that that would be something that I would like to share with you. Shop mindfully. Don't um, don't overspend when you don't have to. Uh, you don't have to clip coupon, but just buy something that's in season, and go to maybe two store or three stores sometime, because they would have different things that in season and are on sale at those store, because they are in such close proximity to our home. We could walk to the store. I would do just a loop, and sometime during our walk we also stop by the store and get a few stuff. So basically, I'm very mindful about what I buy. I don't stock up the fridge with unnecessary items. Only buy it when I need them, and buy things that's in season and in abundance during that week at certain store. We go to Sprouts, um, Ralph, and Vaughn's in San Diego. But I know, I mean, any store, you just have to be mindful about what you buy. Buy enough for that week, and meal prep. if if you cannot cook daily, of course just meal prep it for a few days, but go with fresh vegetable, um, and I think that would do it for that tip. We don't shop things that just lie on the store when you walk in for seasonal things. That's so tempted because they always look good. That's when I have John coming in and say, you don't need all of this decoration for the house. You don't want to clutter it. Don't buy it. And I would usually listen, and I would say, okay, I'll leave this for a week, or a few days. If I still definitely need it, then I'll come back and get it. Usually I don't. And then I do the same for him. If he feel like he needs something, I'll say, maybe you don't need it. Maybe you want to buy a case of beer. I said, maybe we can wait till the next time we go to the store and get it. So, keeping it that in check, and we don't spend on things that's on sale but we don't really need at that time. Um, that's what I call shopping mindfully. I still try to do that continuously throughout. Um, just I feel really bad throwing away food now, so once in a while it still happen, but I try not to overbuy things that we don't need. Um, and then the last one I want to share today with you because I've been talking so long, is some unconditional conditional ways of saving. Um, these are saving tips that I have learned reading books and what reading some blogs. They may not be something that you would be able to do or willing to try out. I know you can do it, but because we did it, but sometimes it's just really hard to get through um, your mind thinking that you need these options in life. um, One of the things we don't have is the TV, so we don't have subscription for anything really, like TV channel, subscription to these channel that you can watch TV or whatever. If we want to watch a movie, then we rent it from Redbox or borrow it from the library. So no TV, no subscription. Um, of course, no car I talk about. That's something that may not be doable for you. Um, but if you could, then try it. And then no, we had two phone lines, but eventually cut it down to only one. John choose not. One of the tip I read from a book, and then he said, "Okay, I'd like to try that out. I don't really need a phone line. I can use Wi-Fi, or when I go out, nothing's gonna happen. And if I need something, I can always borrow a phone to make a call." So I was against it at first because I'm like, what if you need a phone in the middle of the way, whatever. But he chose to try it, and it works out. Um, we only cut down to one phone line, which saved us $600 a year because it was $50 a month phone line. Um, we also asked for, if there's anything in the house that need repair, maybe even try calling the company that manufacture the products like windows, doors, appliances, or even the installer. John did that. He called and really got the free part because the window was leaking and it's still under guarantee. So we got the part free, and the labor, the guy came and fixed it. So sometimes you just have to try these things. Um, when you have a home, a lot of expense would come with maintaining. So give it a try, calling and asking for guarantee. You may be surprised that they are covered. And of course, John is good with asking for discount at store, or making calls on products that we got that's not really the same quality as is listed online, things like that. You could always ask for a discount, replacement. You know, um, it works out in, I would say, more than 50% of the time. So I think that's enough for all the tips that I want to share with you today. Like I said, I can drill on them more, but having a clear goal, having somebody to check on you, help you stay on track. If you can, choose minimalist lifestyle. Um, Take advantage of free entertainment, shop mindfully, and a few unconventional way, like trying to go without the phone line, or cut down on the cost of the line, going without a car for a month, no TV, and try to ask for discount or guarantee from for your maintaining of your house. So I think that's it for now, and I'll I guess I'll see you next time.